Like I told you guys the other day, we had a lot of rain. It came down for a day and a half, and it was just a solid rain. I mowed this grass last Monday. It is Saturday now, so it's been not quite 2 weeks, but a little over a week. Usually I'll come down and mow this grass about once every 3 weeks, because that's as frequently as it needs it. But with that rain and the abundance of sunshine that we've had lately, this place has turned into an absolute swamp down here. My wife was making a joke the other day that the kids would get lost if they came down in the valley to play. So the grass is over a foot tall. It's really thick, it's really green. We're gonna really put this Scag Patriot to the test today and see what kind of results we can get with really long, really thick, really green grass. I don't know if you guys could tell earlier, but that grass was significantly shorter than this stuff over here. I did find a couple of spots over there where the grass was at least 2 feet tall, and the Scag still never bogged down. So we're going to go through this. This is probably going to be a little bit more challenging because it's this blue stem grass that it's really tough on these mowers because it holds a lot of water. It's a really coarse grass. So this is probably going to test this mower out really well. But we're going to run the Scag through here and see if we can't knock all this stuff down. See how big of a challenge this is. Here's an example of it underneath this picnic bench right here. It's up over the seat, and there are a few blades that are up over the top of the table itself. So we're going to run the mower through here, knock all this down, see if we can't get this. I've got the deck set at 3 inches right now. Now I think because the dealer that set this up knew that this is the kind of stuff I was cutting, because he came out here to do the demo with me, I think he actually had his guy set the deck up a little bit tall. So what is 3 inches on the pin placement may actually be closer to 4 inches. I don't know that. The deck does look pretty low, but like I said, he may have set it up a little bit high, but still, even cutting this stuff at 4 inches is going to be a challenge on just about any mower. So we're gonna set the camera up and see how well this thing does. I don't know if you caught it all on those passes there, but there was not very much bogging down at all from the Scag. From the engine was just perfect the entire way through. I do have a couple of little stragglers that I don't know if you can pick those up on the camera. There are a couple of little spots where there's like one blade of grass sticking up amidst everything else. Let me see if I can zoom in on this guy right here. I may just have to walk up close to it, but you know, the occasional straggler. But there aren't that many of them, and two, I didn't feel like going back over all this stuff and messing up my stripes. Like I've said before, even though this grass doesn't stripe very well, I like to hit it once and just let the stripes speak for themselves. I did do a little bit more overlapping than I normally do. Normally, I take advantage of all 61 inches of the deck because what's the purpose in having a 61-inch deck if you can't cut 61 inches at a time? But one, I knew it was going to bog down a little bit, or I thought it was going to bog down a little bit, and it didn't. But two, I wanted to make sure that I gave the deck every opportunity to discharge and cut everything that was under there. So what I normally do is I use my tire here as a guide, and I'll put this outside edge of the tire on the last cut part. So there might be 6 inches of deck there overlapping what's previously been cut. Well, today I took this 6-inch tire and I put the edge on the inside, so I gave myself more like a 1 foot overlap on cutting the grass. And I don't know that it made that much of a difference. I think my stripes will obviously be a little bit thinner, but I'm going to go ahead and see if I can't get old versus new. You should be able to see the tall grass versus the shorter grass, and so that's what we're working with here. Like I said, this grass is over 1 foot tall, and it's a thicker, coarser grass, holds lots of water, and this mower didn't bog down at all. You can obviously see a little bit of striping there on this knot grass, but looks pretty good. Again, there's a few little mohawks, few little stragglers that it left behind. This, I think, was actually thicker grass than this other half that I mowed right behind it. This was a lot more wildflowers and weeds. This actually did have some grass in it, believe it or not. I think if we keep mowing it, keep it mowed fairly short, try to do this on a weekly basis, I think we can actually grow grass down here. So I'm gonna go in here. I'm gonna mow some of this stuff. We've got a few little paths and trails that we've cut through here. I'm gonna go ahead and mow this stuff. I don't know that this is gonna show up very well on camera, so I'm probably just gonna put the camera in the bag, may shoot from the GoPro, just mounted on the mowers.